And I'm watching. I haven't heard anything ding yet, but everything updated, but it hasn't gone yet. Oh, we're live. We made it.
Oh my god! I was
like
thinking. I was thinking
years.
we're pod fading.
What?
Pod fading. It's been so long since we've podcasted.
I know. I know. Which you can blame on me a lot.
No, honestly, me. It was also me and Con, you and Con, and
yeah, we have a non-mother here at the moment.
We do.
I mean,
I think she kind of, she's the other part of the equation.
Right. She's like what made you a mom. It's so weird to think about that, isn't it?
It is, yeah. And then they get taller than you are, and sassier. Well,
not sassier. Can no longer be sassier.
Yes, I can be very sassy.
She can. So, let's introduce ourselves because it's been a while. So I'm Heather, and you are?
I'm Trey, and the wonderful, beautiful girl in the middle is?
I'm Ryan, or Rye.
And I delegated to have it say Rye because I like it.
Yeah, yeah. So this is Mothers of Geeks episode number 30, and we have we're having an E3 as our primary topic, and I haven't gotten a chance to watch much of it, but I've heard a lot about it, and I know you're kind of the same way. So we have a special E3 correspondent who's exceptionally excited about a lot of the news, and that is the reason that I am a mother of a geek, Ms. Ryan.
Hello.
And she's here with us to be a correspondent. I like that word. It's a great word.
It's a wonderful word.
And I think, because in fact, we've been talking a lot of, about magic as of late. It kind of worked with that. Mm-hmm. And so it's been a while. Lady, how have you geeked in the last month?
Colossicon came up.
Mm-hmm.
And we did 3 days of cosplay.
Yes.
As a family, and we correlated. We did everything together. So first day was bleach, which you're going to hear the kid. It's summer. You're going to hear them in the background. So.
That's next week's discussion.
Yeah. First day we did bleach, and we handmade a Menace Grande for Remy, and I made a con outfit, which is the lion for Logan.
Mm-hmm.
Which is so much
fun. He looks friggin' cute.
Yeah, he did great. New follow. Hello, silly 13A.
Hello.
We did a lot of that, and then I was, or Drew was Ichigo, and I forget. I'm like blanking. Oh my god. Okay, whatever. And then the Saturday we did Thor Ragnarok, where we did Loki. Oh my god, you hear? We had Loki.
Mm-hmm.
Drew did Deadpool Thor, which was interesting. Hela, which was our grand finale of Remy,
right.
And then Logan was Hulk.
That was adorable, by the way. I saw the picture.
It was really adorable, and that was, I think, your big foray into a lot more of not just the costume piece of it, but the construction piece of it.
Right, because Hela was hard for. I'm not crafty. This is legit, not crafty. And I had to put a full body outline on a bodysuit for a 7-year-old.
Right.
Because they don't sell Hela costumes for 7-year-olds.
No,
I think that's wrong.
It is. It's,
But she's a villain. Don't care.
What little girl doesn't want or little kid doesn't want to be a kick-ass villain, honestly.
So that was hardest. And then Sunday we ended up going as just Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
I was Scarlet Witch. Drew did nothing because he was just done for the weekend. Remy was Hawkeye, and Logan was Iron Man.
Nice.
But without the helmet, so he was Tony Stark, too.
Yep.
And I had to draw
because, Tony has... and Iron Man has, a public identity that he doesn't hide, so...
Exactly. So it was fun. It was a good con because we were at, the Great Wolf Lodge, so we were at the con, but we could go back to let the kids play. Which is a huge deal for us in this,
We have just discovered there's actually a Great Wolf Lodge in Anaheim.
It's so much fun, guys.
So, yeah, we were just discussing that yesterday in the car, actually.
Yeah, I've never been to Grave Wolf Lodge, so might want to go sometime. Not sure when, but
it's so
definitely
much fun.
sometime.
We're going back in July.
Mm-hmm.
That's my birthday celebration.
Nice.
And then we're going in September for ColossalCon East, which is in the Poconos.
Mm-hmm.
So we're not going to change costumes. I've already said that.
No, I don't think you need to.
No, you're not. This isn't, Halloween every month for me. So
Right. No, honestly, I use the same few costumes over and over again. I'll add to them.
Right.
But usually I don't put a lot of new stuff into the mix.
Yeah. And then last night, like other random geeky stuff, but last night was 30 Seconds to Mars concert, which was fantastic. I've liked them since their first album, and of course the song "The Kill" is like fantastic, and their new stuff's good. Remy is really into them, so we took her to her first concert.
Yes.
And I'll save some of the fun, kids geek stuff that happened to that section. So
cool.
Yeah. So how about you? You've geeked a lot.
I have geeked a lot. But let's do the con rundown. A few weeks ago, we actually had Phoenix Comic Fest, which used to be Phoenix Comic Con, but then San Diego Internationals or Comic Con International started suing places that were using Comic Con. So Phoenix is like, yeah, we're going to change that right away because we don't want you to try to sue us because you're huge and you're picking on the little guy. So they changed it to Phoenix Comic Fest, and now they're changing it to Phoenix Fan Fusion because Square Egg, who owns Phoenix Fan Fest, owns some other fan infusions throughout the country, so they're just kind of unifying the name because they have the rights to it. Inside baseball, I apologize. So when it comes to us and any Comic-Con, we're vendors. So it's more of a drawn-out process because we load in on Wednesday, which involved me being out in the sun at the marshalling yard for at least an hour with no sunblock and no shade.
Did you die?
I'm white. I mean, I'm not meaning Caucasian. I'm translucent.
I went outside today. It was
very
really hard.
pale.
It was very hard.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I don't like being outside.
No, it's not. We're nerds. It's not where we belong.
No.
Nope. So that was our sales were down a little bit from last year, but the attendance was way down. So it kind of balanced out. By Saturday was like okay. Like Thursday was slow for a Thursday, but okay. Friday was dead, but Friday's always our slow day. Saturday was slow for a Saturday, but not bad. And then Sunday was slammed. I got to meet Aaron Menke of the Lore Podcast, and that was a lot of fun.
That's cool.
The funniest thing was, though, on Saturday, I tried a new costume that I had. It's a red velvet robe dress, and it's cape dress, and it's very, very low. I felt very risque. I had some gorgeous black horns made with like roses and skulls, and they're very gothic. And I did the elf ears. I was being, a fairy queen.
It was beautiful.
And the funniest thing was I was at the lore panel with a friend of mine because she dragged me away from the booth. And we were like, people were in line to ask him questions. And so the guy in front of me prefaced his question with, "First of all, I want to thank you for renewing my fear of the Fae." And I'm like, dude, just don't turn around. Do not turn around.
That's awesome.
There's a 4'10" woman with pointy ears, dramatic eye makeup, and horns behind you.
Yeah,
so,
don't.
Yeah, and elf ears. So, yeah. But it was neat because Tracy had told him about our lore dinners. So after the panel, she came up with, okay, and this is the woman that cooks, So we talked for a few minutes, and I told him how it felt like he personally was attacking me for a few episodes when it was always about witches and changelings and fairies.
He was.
It really, I was so uncomfortable for a few weeks there. So we had that going on. That was a good time. We're doing a little bit of gaming. Unfortunately, due to real life, our Geeks and Geekless games have been kind of spotty. There was D&D a few weeks ago.
Going on, though.
Mage is going on, I know. And
Hi,
soon
City.
we'll get everyone together. Hi, City! Ryan, say hi to City.
Hello.
City's our favorite.
And this is my geeklet. She's our E3 correspondent today. So we've been doing Mage, which is not broadcasted. It will once we get everyone together, which is soon. We've also been doing our Marvel game using the City of Mist rules.
I've been observing, and that's been fun.
It has been. Oh, you need to keep the secret. What I'm about to say.
Mm-hmm.
Our not game marshal. What are they called?
The GM?
No, it's not a GM.
Game Master.
Yeah, but it's not a GM. They are a MC, is what they're called in this game. Said that we're all going to be getting new power cards.
Oh.
Yes.
I will keep it a secret.
Well, and we saw one of them appear last night, or last session, where our light thrower touched a feather, and she has the Phoenix power.
That's a little bit of an OP power.
Well, we are getting OP powers because we're dealing with the authority and we're dealing with trying to right the world.
Okay.
I got a hint on mine. Let's just say he told me what the title of my card is. And Ryan Elizabeth, you did not say anything. It's Sorcerer Supreme.
Oh no!
And when he
I'm sorry, Doctor Strange is one of my favorites, so
Yeah.
that's just
So
epic.
when he told me he was going to be doing this, I did expect mystical powers.
Right.
But I expected Scarlet Witch because Prodigy is a she predicts probability
Right.
and manipulate probability. So I was expecting Wanda. I was not expecting Stephen Strange.
It's so cool.
It's so cool. And I saw him solo. It was a blast.
Amazing.
And yes, we had a really good time with it. And I was very hesitant about this movie. We know this.
We were.
Also, game-wise, I've been trying to keep notes in our games, which is kind of crazy.
Notebook AI, that site I keep referring to,
Uh-huh.
that would help a lot too.
Well, I use
Dealing with characters and stuff.
I use Google Docs because that way I can share it. We actually have there's a Mage folder
Mhm.
that I made inside. Yes,
I've never been in that folder.
it has. Well, but your character's not active yet, so it makes sense that you haven't been
I'm
there
the
yet.
least prepared
I know,
mage
but
ever.
it's fine. It's fine.
I can make a mage in 3.5 seconds. Actually, she's sitting right here. Made.
Is she actually made?
Yeah.
It isn't like the other day when you showed me your character sheet and it was blank.
It's totally not blank.
Cool.
I promise you it's made.
I'm hoping we can wrap up what's going on right now. Maybe we can do our session next week.
I'm
That would
already
be
in.
cool.
I'm already
good.
done. Mm-hmm.
I know, but I know Matt said he wanted to do a session with the two of us.
Oh, yeah. Did he?
So hopefully.
Oh.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Yeah. Well,
I forget
yeah.
things.
We sleep deprived.
When you're the DM of one game and you play and then you're like, did I do that? Did that happen in mine or in the other one? It's all weird.
Yeah. So do we want to discuss about Ryan, how have you geeked this week? How have you geeked this life?
Okay, so I'm gonna save E3 for later.
Well,
But,
E3's later. Yeah, because that's what we're talking about.
yeah, I'm gonna save E3 later. But for now, I did do Comic-Con a few weeks ago. I was actively participating, and I went with my best friend Rihanna. So she and I did a bunch of matching cosplays, for the 4 days we were there.
That's awesome.
Except for the last day, we didn't do matching cosplays for the last day. The second day, I think. Yeah. So the first day we did Frisk and Kara from Undertale, who that was really fun. And also I'm growing my hair out a bit, so I kind of if it was my usual hair color, it'd be brown. So I do kind of have that cut for those for either of those characters. But yeah, we did that last year, and this year I could actually bring my knife because I had a plastic knife, but I couldn't bring it last year. So I actually had the plastic knife, and then we actually got asked a lot for pictures.
That's awesome.
A little kid came up to us and asked us for pictures, and Rihanna stepped aside thinking she only wanted me. And she's like, no, you too.
Aww.
And so we both got a picture with her, and it was adorable.
I love that.
And then the second day, I did my original character from my book series, when she wears all black, because she has two main outfits, which I did the other outfit Saturday. And Rihanna did Gary from a game called Eve. It's a horror RPG game, and it is brilliant. She and I watched a playthrough of it when I was over at her house this weekend, and it's a beautiful game, and kind of creepy, and it's amazing. So if you like scares, horror atmospheres, then that game is really good. And it's a beautiful art style as well.
I'm looking it up. Keep talking.
So the third day, we both did our original characters. I did mine in her original outfit, and she did Scarlet from her book, which has pink hair, like an alien sweater. She didn't do the alien sweater.
Because it was in Phoenix and it's hot.
Yeah,
I want to wear that here.
And then the fourth day, I don't think I did anything for the fourth day.
I think you had 4 PQTs.
Yeah, we didn't do anything for the fourth day. But, yeah, that was really fun.
Those are awesome. I love cosplaying. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it really is. And then we recently saw Solo, which I adored. Not as much as Force Awakens, but more than Rogue One and Last Jedi.
Hold on. More than Rogue One.
I mean, it's a great movie. Don't get me wrong. But it's not my favorite Star Wars movie. Let's just say that.
Well, you know, it's a bit heavy. And, you know.
It is a bit heavy. That's probably why I liked it.
Yeah. Girls don't want flowers. They want Cassian and, wow. My brain's on blank.
Girls don't want flowers. They want Cassian and Jin to be alive and to be Rey's parents.
Yes, that was Ryan's thing for a while. Yes.
I don't get any of that because I'm not a Star Wars person.
It's okay. It's okay, but you're our person. It's fine.
I am. I have seen everything but Solo. I mean, I'm pretty winning.
Yeah. You're doing good.
Okay, I won't give you any spoilers, but the character who I wasn't expecting to show up, who is my favorite villain in the Star Wars universe, showed up, and I was resisting a squeal. I'll give you a hint. He's shown up in 1 movie and 2 TV shows. That's all I'm going to give you.
It's very, very brief. It's very much at the end.
Is he the main villain in one of the movies?
He is.
Yes.
What?
It's not Darth Vader. It's not Darth Vader.
I don't want Darth Vader anyway. I like Darth Vader, but I think I know who it is, and I'm just Googling to find out myself.
Yeah. Yeah, it is Ryan's favorite. Yeah, really.
I love him so much.
Yeah, he's so cool. And we don't get to see him do what he does best, unfortunately. But no, it's cool. It's a really cool little bit.
It is brilliant, and it's totally unexpected, amazing.
I love him.
Yeah.
He's the saving grace of like anything in those movies.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, very much.
I was probably. Well, how old was I?
You would have been. I think you would have been Rye. How old were you in '99?
13.
Okay, so a little older than Rye.
Yeah, 13. In '99.
Yeah.
Yeah, mathing.
Math is hard.
Math's hard. Yeah. See, I loved him then.
Yeah.
Didn't like anybody else because I was still smart enough to know the difference between good acting and bad acting.
Right, and more directing than anything else.
Everything was bad.
So yeah, that's what I've been up to.
Geeking over. Anything spectacular been geeking over this week, my dear Trey?
We hooked up the Wii, guys.
Yay!
We went back in time. My aunts had my Wii for many, many years. Remy's 7, so for 7 years, my aunts had my Wii.
Right.
I'm never really worried about it because, I don't know, I have computers. I have PlayStation 4. We have Switch. I'm not too worried about it. Yeah. But my sister goes, I brought your Wii from the other house. And I was like, oh, this is going to be fantastic. And got it all set up, and it runs like a charm. And I bought Smash Brothers Brawl. So
amazing game.
It is amazing. It is nothing compared to Melee. I will stand firm in my belief.
Okay, I haven't played Melee. I do think Smash 4 is better. I do think Smash 4 is better than Brawl just because of the amount of characters, the graphics, and how everything worked out. But I still want the story mode for Brawl.
Well,
that was the best thing about Brawl.
And it's fantastic, and the kids are excited, and they're playing it, but they're so loud over there. But the ability, like the Melee and GameCube. Okay, Heather.
Yes.
You need to go to the store, okay? And the store's called GameStop, all right? And you walk in there, and you tell them you want the one that's shaped like a square, okay? It's like a cubic thing,
right?
And that's called GameCube.
Okay.
And you pick up that one.
Okay.
And you get a couple controllers. You're gonna need at least 4 because there's 4 of you. There's only 3 of you, but you have friends. So 4 people. You have your friends. 4.
And we have my sister, Rihanna.
My other daughter.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
You got friends. You take that and you buy 4 of the controllers, and you buy the game Melee. Melee. Melee.
I know how to spell melee. I'm a TT player.
I know. Just say it.
I know.
This is the process. And then you tell me whenever you play the game. And I'll tell you it's better.
Okay.
But you got to go to the GameStop. That's the
Yeah,
store.
we know where we know of the GameStop.
I know you're not a
We
gamer.
might go there later to
You're not a computer
get
gamer.
a PS4. Who knows?
Oh, a PS4.
She has the money for it. Yep.
Get Detroit. Or
Maybe.
Get Detroit. There's no nudity.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So
That's about it.
the PS4.
Oh my god! But I can tell you, Detroit. Oh my god! If you
I
have
know.
not played
I know.
Detroit,
You've been really enjoying.
play Detroit. I'm on my second playthrough. I'm over halfway through the second playthrough. I am doing everything horribly. I'm making people mad at me. I've died like 17 times and been brought back in the storyline. Get Detroit. You will not.
That sounds like a game me and Rihanna would enjoy.
I love that game so much.
Just for pissing people off.
And getting shot. I got shot in the head multiple times. It's okay though. You come back to life.
Like you do.
You're a robot.
Like you do.
You're a robot. I mean,
okay.
things happen.
That's fine. Yeah.
Accidents happen. So how about you? What have you geeked over, my dear?
Geek Crafts. So we're making new dice jewelry for Maricopa Con in August, and we're integrating 10-siders into our dice jewelry. So it means we're kind of experimenting on how we can best thrill those. We actually, the best thing we came up with is sanding the top of it so that it's a slightly even surface so we can drill into that. So working on that, organizing dice, putting a little bit of science into my science fiction. I've been reading A Brief History of Time.
I saw you reading that. What do you think?
Yeah, I love it. It's because it's really interesting. It's because it really is some very high level concepts. And I'd always read that, the way Dr. Hawkins writes, that you can actually understand them. And it's right. I understand what I'm reading.
I'm so proud of you for your nonfiction.
I'm really enjoying it. And I have a notebook, so I'm writing like lots of stuff down. And of course, I'm reading it because I'm playing a theoretical physicist in our mage game.
Right.
So I really want to have not just a, hey, here's what she is. I want to have an idea of like how her thought process.
Which makes sense, and you need to do that kind of stuff when you're playing. I mean, a highly advanced, high level character, right? Like
exactly. So that was really fun. It was fun. Cam and I actually got into a conversation. He's like, "Where'd my copy for Recent Fish? Where'd the book by my bedside go?" I'm like, I was reading that book. Like, well, I saw it like in the living room, so I grabbed it and I've been reading. I'm like, yeah, and I'm reading it, and here's my notebook, so I outrank you.
Right. Like if you have notebook, that like wins.
So unless you have homework that goes along with your reading, I get to read it first.
Wait, are you taking a quiz later?
I should.
I could give you.
I should give you both a quiz on it.
I love quizzes.
Yeah. And then the other book I'm reading right now is Lore Wicked Mortals, which is basically his transcripts from the podcast. But it's all the ones like around the people, about the ones that focus around people. And of course, there's a chapter on witches, so I felt personally attacked.
You are attacked. I can tell you right now.
I know. I'm aware.
I'm reading Outsider by Stephen King.
Ooh, nice.
Just came out. So far, really, really, really engrossed in it, and I was trucking so fast. And then my friend Dana went. The ending was not as good, and it made a turn, and I was like, I trust her on all things books.
Right.
All things.
Are you guys gonna do a 2 girls podcast on it?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm about halfway, and I can see what she means, and I'm like, I see. Like there's like a warning flashing. I'm like, oh no, don't do it. But that's what happens. I didn't say spoilers. City. I said they made a turn. City. A turn.
All right, so we know what my kid geek stuff is going on. So what's your kid geek stuff?
So last night, 30 Seconds to Mars, daughter's first concert, amazing. She's all excited. In the middle of it, Jared Leto, who is
you love
like a 10.
Yeah, who you're leaving Drew for? It's fine.
No, that's Jonathan Davis.
Or me. One of the two.
Or you.
Okay.
Oh, she doesn't know this. Shh.
Ryan,
Rice
aren't those
secrets.
kids cute? They're going to be your siblings.
You better learn to love them.
Y'all have glasses.
You do. See, you look alike. They, but Jared Leto goes, all right, who's over 40? And there's like people cheering. Who's over 30? People cheering. Who's over 20? People cheering. And then he's like, who's under 15? And like you hear these like little kids and they're like, woo, you know, and it's so cute. And of course Remy's like, woo. And he's like, I want everybody under 15 to come up here. And I mean, it was like insanity. So I took her and I ran as fast as I could with this little girl up to the stage. And she got
You're
on.
not going to let her go up there on her own because, you know.
Because she's 7.
Right, exactly.
But a lot of them, I didn't go. So I stayed on the side of the stage and let her on. How many parents let their kids up there, do you think, by themselves?
Yeah.
I would say 18 out of 20 kids were by themselves up there.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Oh, my God. Tons.
Oh, but you mean to walk up or
no, they weren't. They were just putting them up from the mosh pit up there.
Oh, wow.
Like, here's a child. So she went up there and she got to dance with 30 Seconds to Mars and all the other kids singing Rescue Me, which is their new single. And she was so excited. And I did not have video because I was on the corner. My sister failed to take any video or pictures because she did. I'm mad. But I went trolling Facebook, Twitter, Reddit, Instagram, everything last night. And I ended up getting sent a video this morning by somebody who was there. And they got her in the video, which was really cool.
I saw it. She looks so tiny. She looks so tiny.
Yeah.
I mean, she is a petite little girl anyway, but she looks so tiny.
But next to those other kids up there, she's just like this midget thing.
Yeah.
So I tweeted out the picture and I circled her, and then I tweeted out a clip of the video where she's actually dancing.
I know.
So it was awesome. So that's my kids' geek stuff. I'm telling her, this does not happen.
This is not normal.
Probably 30 concerts.
Yeah.
Doesn't happen.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening around me.
I don't know.
Guys, help me.
Sure.
It's like, this is like anarchy. I feel like I feel like Drew's like tied up and they're attacking him with things.
Or he's instigating it.
I don't know.
Leader of the children army.
That's what's happening back there. What's going on?
Yeah, he's Korg.
And
they're
he brought enough pamphlets.
Any minute now, you're gonna get shot with a Nerf gun.
Like, oh no, I banned them from being shot in the house. I'm a bad mom.
Aww.
They can be outside. They can be outside. They cannot be in the house.
So never mind.
When you come,
I'll see you in a few months.
You will see me in a few months. But they cannot be shot in the house because
it won't be in your house.
Be outside.
My mother, ladies and gentlemen.
Outside. Rules are made.
Up to be broken, Addie. Anyway.
Boom.
Or Millie, because, you know, more like Millie.
I'm a
Rules
saint.
are made to be broken.
I'm a saint. So, news. You can go first.
Yes. Okay. Mine's pretty cool. As we know, Phase 3 of the MCU is done. We're moving into Phase 4. And there are rumors that Captain Marvel, and from promos and such, is that Captain Marvel is going to pretty much kind of be how Captain America is kind of the face of the MCU right now. Mm-hmm. Captain Marvel will be taking over that position.
Oh, heck yeah.
I know.
Boys. He asked me to go downstairs and watch him pee.
Oh my god. I'm so glad I have a girl.
That's what kids say.
Yeah, so basically there was recently a Disney presentation at Cine Europe. They did show some footage for Captain Marvel and Avengers 4. Not much for Avengers 4. It explains that she would be the new face and leader of the MCU.
Which makes sense.
It does. It really does. From a comic book perspective, from the character perspective, from the fact that we know Chris Evans is probably done after Avengers 4.
And we know that only two of the original Avengers are going to be alive after Avengers 4. That's
correct.
Confirmed.
That's correct. If you ever want a Marvel rumor, talk to my kid. Talk to my kid.
We don't talk about that in this house. This is a house of Iron Man, all right?
because we're gonna be very, very upset about if something
I will need
happens.
to be carried out of that theater.
And by the way, Captain Marvel hits theaters on March 8th, 2019. So she is in the same spot that Black Panther was. And 2 months later, on May 3rd, 2019, is Avengers 4.
That's all I care about.
Right.
Yep.
So I'm interested in seeing how that transitions. And you're coming here for that, right?
I have to.
Okay.
Oh, wait, well,
Alcohol.
I don't think you have yeah, lots of alcohol, like in the theater with us.
Yeah.
Have you done
Yeah.
that before? That's the most fantastic way to see a movie.
We have some here that
Yeah, the AMC has a bar. The AMC near us has a bar.
You don't live
I think
in a
means something
state
else.
that bans hunting on Sundays. So, like, our state doesn't allow things like that.
And they do weird things like state-run liquor stores, as I once found out while doing an investigation. And I'm like, why is this liquor store a state listed as state? So literally,
Yeah.
I texted Matt, and I'm like, do you have weird liquor laws? Yeah, I'm like, good, because this
Super
makes a
weird.
lot more sense.
Super
'Cause
weird.
I had a strip bar buying liquor from somewhere in the same address. I'm like, why? What? And then when I was looking at it, I'm like, why is it a government?
Yeah.
Like
It's
something's
weird.
wrong. Like, yeah,
We're
it's
weird
really
to
weird.
say. Like, we would have half-day movie days at work where we would just
Uh-huh.
leave at like 1 and go
Yeah.
to the store, the spirit store, because that's where you get wine and
Yep.
hard alcohol here. You
Yeah.
have to go there. And we would buy stuff, the little bottles, put them in our purse and go see a movie.
Funny.
One time we had to walk to Giant Fabrics for like a long time before we felt safe enough to drive.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I've done that too after business meetings. But usually I also, my friend Keek does not drink, so it's great. And I think she always wonders why when we have business meetings, we make her drive. I'm like, because
You're built-in
Sarah,
DD.
I want alcohol and I'm a lightweight.
Yeah, exactly.
It takes one drink. I get stupid.
Exactly.
Fish cage.
Did
Fish
you
cage.
did you see Infinity War?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said she wasn't going to see it.
No,
No, that's my friend
it was-
Rihanna.
Bree said she wouldn't see it again.
She's not going to see it again. She is vowed to not see it again until it gets closer to Avengers 4.
I
which
have a
don't
Ree
understand.
and I have a Rye, and it gets confusing.
I was confused.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah, I have a,
confused.
Fine.
there's one letter between them. It's R, or it's H,
Okay.
because literally it's RHI and RI.
Yeah. I was like,
Or R-E.
I spelled RI.
yeah, she spelled it, yeah. And I was like, huh, that doesn't make sense. I've seen it 3 times, so I'll keep going. I tried to go again.
2.
I tried to go again, and I keep getting told no because Remy said it's too sad and makes her cry.
Oh, poor Boo. Poor Boo.
Just
I
saying.
swear I'm going to drag Rihanna to see it one of these days. Or when it comes out on DVD, I'm going to trick her into watching it again.
July
Not like we're not
31st.
Ooh, we'll be buying that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I see.
Yeah.
I'm a
Oh,
fairy of knowledge, too.
Late birthday present for you, lady.
It's going to be the best birthday ever.
Yes.
I'll be
right, so what-
years old. Anyway.
Uh-huh. Oh, whatever. You're a baby. So what's your geek news? Because it's kind of relevant to
My cosplay. So,
Yeah.
Bleach is having a movie, which people are, iffy on. They always are for
Right.
anime movies. Most people do not like them unless they're completely animated.
right.
So they have released new trailers, and Chad is going to be there, or in the anime they call him Sato, or Hime, or Ahara, all of them. So it's going to be exciting because everybody thinks Bleach is just about Ichigo, but half of the supporting cast is better than Ichigo in like every way possible, because he will annoy you and you love him, but at the same time you want to punch him in the face a lot.
It sounds like some friends we'd have.
That sounds like Lance from Voltron.
It sounds like everybody in anime that's a main character as a male.
Right.
Let's
Yeah.
just be honest here. So I'm excited because they're showing good trailers with good special effects, and I yell at myself because I still haven't watched the new Death Note on Netflix yet.
I hear it's kind of iffy. But then again, like you said, a lot of anime fans aren't always going to like
Right.
what's out there unless it's fully animated.
Right. And see, I agree. Bleach is a very developed universe. It's more developed than most animes that,
Right.
or in manga that have gone so long, and they didn't even finish it up before they stopped making the anime. So
Oh, wow.
I know. You actually have to read stuff. Who wants to read manga? I want to see it.
We like reading. Reading's good.
I know it's great. Read.
Read, very important.
I want to see some books on those shelves, lady.
Oh, there are.
Okay.
Yeah, over here I
Okay.
have some books, and then in front of me I have books.
That's all I care
So-
about.
And yes, and there's quite a few manga. I
Manga.
can never say that word.
Manga.
I have literally a shelf right next to me that is filled with manga, and the one below it are all my witch books.
See, there you go.
Yes.
That's all I care about. I said, make sure.
Yep.
I put some life lessons in this episode. You forget,
Yes.
I'm like a scholar,
She is.
a scholar of life.
Yes.
In my years old. See,
Oh, whatever. Oh my God.
you love me, or you wouldn't talk to me.
I do. I do love you. I do. Clearly.
So, we're on to our discussion.
Yeah. So it's E3. Have you got to watch much E3, Trey?
Not as much as I would have liked. I cared about a couple things, and I got to see what I cared about.
Mm-hmm.
So, like,
Good.
Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yay!
Oh, yeah.
The ending of the Frozen trailer. Why?
And Resident Evil 2 remake.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Oh, yeah.
Who saw that coming? Not me. I have watched the trailer 17 times.
Oh my God.
And, of course, my least favorite name for a video game ever, but looks to be the best. Death Stranding.
I haven't heard anything about that
Yeah,
one.
me neither.
Oh, you guys. Look it up. But remember, it should not be called Death Stranding because Death Stranding is really hard to say. Say it out loud with me. Death Stranding.
Yeah, Stranding.
It should be like
Death Stranding.
standing. It
Yeah.
doesn't sound right.
Death
Thank you.
Yeah.
Stranding.
Stranding. Yeah.
See? I think it should be called Rita's Fetus. And when you watch the trailer, you'll see why I think it should be called Rita's Fetus.
Okay. I have heard that. All right.
No, I'm not gonna watch the trailer now.
No,
I'm not gonna watch the
no.
trailer
There's
now.
Norman Reedus and a fetus. Rita's Fetus. I mean, this is a golden opportunity, and they did not take it. Not take it. I just sold a game
Right.
right there.
And they should have had you on their marketing.
They've lost. They've lost
Death
out.
Stranding, Rita's Fetus.
It sounds so much better. I consulted Dana because I said, this word does not sound correct with this word. And she goes, it doesn't. It's
Right.
not like correct.
Yeah.
It's not correct. And I'm like, thank you. I thought I was going nuts.
It's like saying Firefly fan.
Oh, God, I can't do
Which-
that. Firefly
Which
fan.
multiple right. So like multiple podcasts I know have accidentally said Firefly flan.
That's fantastic because it's
It just
true.
happened on TMS this week.
God.
And then a friend of ours podcast, like years ago, they were talking about it, and they actually had someone do a doodle of a Firefly flan.
They should just call themselves like brown coats. That's what you are. You're
Yeah,
a
we're
brown
Firefly
coat.
flans.
Exactly.
Firefly flans.
Yeah,
Brown
yeah,
coats
we're
is better.
flans, not France. Yeah, brown
Flans.
coats, because you know.
It's easier. So, but that was the extent of me, and I trust.
Uh-huh.
I trust this amazing correspondent we have here to give me the best info.
All right, you got your notes, kids? Get your talking points?
Yeah, I got my notes.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna try to go in chronological order.
Okay.
So, first off, Kingdom Hearts. That happened. If you've seen the trailer, you know what I'm talking about. Why did they have to bring back my least favorite character?
And who was that?
Blonde hair. She usually has green eyes, but she's been, as fans call it, red. So she has yellow eyes now.
Okay.
course.
And her name is Larxene. I'm gonna excuse my language, but she's such a bitch. I hate her so much.
Oh, she's like Daenerys. We're gonna have a lot to talk about.
I miss my tweets.
I
And,
know.
And then my favorite character, Aqua, got Norted. Although I have a theory I'm still holding on to. I'm still holding out. It's the mirror Aqua from 2.8. I'm still holding out for that.
It's a valid theory. I go with that.
Realm of Darkness. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It makes sense more than her falling to darkness.
I agree.
I've been
Very
raging.
passionate about this.
I'm passionate about it too. Actually, I love it.
And then the Bethesda. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Bethesda.
Bethesda. Thank you. The Bethesda announcements were really cool. I'm not much into their company. I mean, I have Skyrim on the Switch. Also, that Skyrim on Alexa trailer was hilarious.
It's true.
If you
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. It is hilarious. And so yeah, I'm not much into their games, but Fallout 74 looks really
76.
good.
76.
76, sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Fallout 76 looks really good, and then Fallout Shelter has recently come to Switch. I've never played it until now. I'm addicted.
Uh-huh.
Oh, it's on
and
Switch
being
now.
played. Yeah, it's being played right now in our house as we speak. Cam is playing it. Is downstairs playing it.
Dad! Whooping if anything interesting happens. Anyways, so yeah, I've started playing that, and I'm kind of addicted right now. Not as much as I am Animal Crossing Pocket Camp, which thanks, Dad. He's gotten me into it, and I've got my best friend into that. That came out in like November, and I'm just starting to play it now.
Yeah.
Yep, that's going on a lot in our house right now.
Is it really? I played it in the beginning, but then I just didn't have time, unfortunately. It was fun, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very fun. And then my favorite part, Nintendo! Nintendo's arguably the reason I watch E3. Except for Kingdom Hearts, obviously.
Of course.
So, first off, new Mario Party for the Switch. That looks so much better than Mario Party 10 did. I like Mario Party 10, but it didn't have many options. It didn't even have an adventure mode. Again, I like story. What can I say?
Yeah, hey, we're all storytellers, right?
Yep. And then they showed off more of Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. I'm getting Eevee, obviously.
Obviously, he wouldn't.
And I have not played the original Red, Blue, Yellow, but they are revisiting the Kanto region, and it looks so good. It looks really good. I mean, they changed up where instead of wild battles, it's like Pokemon Go, where you just flick the remote and you catch Pokemon.
Oh, fun!
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to buy that.
Trader battles still remain, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
But, yeah, that's really fun. And as someone who's played Pokemon Go quite a bit, that's going to be really fun when it connects to Pokemon Go. So that's going to be really
that's some neat functionality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it connects to Pokemon Go, and you can transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Go to Pokemon Let's Go Eevee.
Yeah.
So is there going to be any way to then transfer a character to another player with that functionality?
Yes, there is going to be a trade, and there is going to be a battling system online. That is going to happen.
Because I know something we've been wanting in our house for a while.
It's trade.
That ability. Right.
Because I have two Zapdoses that I can easily give to you, Mom.
Right.
But if trade was allowed.
Right. That's gonna, that's gonna revitalize Pokemon Go. Though, not saying that was a dying thing because it really wasn't, but now you're gonna have that. We're building up to Pokemon on the Switch, right?
Yeah. And like something we do, I don't know about you guys, but like when we go on vacation, we play more Pokemon than we do normally because you can get different Pokemon in different areas. So we go hunting for different things.
Right. And that's why the Disney trip we took in spring was so much fun because there were so many Pokestops everywhere and there were so many Pokemon that we haven't seen before around.
Exactly.
And that was really fun. And we got Rihanna back into it, which is great.
Right.
I miss you. Good night. See you tomorrow.
So yeah, no, definitely when I visit you guys in November, I will be Pokemon hunting for my family.
I will tell you that we do not have any near my house. You have to drive around, but we live in a kind of a neighborhood area. Yeah. Logan Hulkster and the midget thing. Yeah, we have my visitors. They're going. Well, one of them's going to bed. One of them has to wait for me because she has a 9:00 bedtime in the summer.
Yes.
And then there's also a unique thing. It's called the Pokemon Ball Plus, and it connects to your Pokemon. Let's go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, and you can use it like a game controller. Like you can play the whole game with it. It's shaped in a Pokemon. You can control and you can catch Pokemon with it. It's a really cool feature.
What I'm pretty much hearing is your Christmas list. Thank you.
Yeah. And well, it is coming out November 17th.
Okay.
You can wait
a
month and a couple days.
Yeah. But also, if you get the Pokemon Go Plus, it includes a Mew with it.
Really?
It comes
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
cool.
And you can put Pokemon into the Pokeball, and when you shake it, it makes that Pokemon's noise.
Oh, I want Mew.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah, you automatically get Mew when you buy it.
That's
Very
awesome.
cool.
So, yeah, that game's gonna be really fun. And then my favorite part, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
It's gonna be fantastic. I'm so
Yep.
excited. I'm so
So
excited.
for those who haven't watched the Direct and haven't seen any gameplay of it, it's basically any character who was in Smash Bros. Before, even like Young Link, let me think, Pichu, Wolf, Snake, Ice Climbers. Those characters, every single character that has ever been included in Smash Bros. Is coming to the Switch. It's coming to this new game.
That's awesome.
Great.
Including we have had technically 3 new characters announced. So the first one, there's this thing called Echo Fighters. I'm not sure how that works yet. They haven't shown anything on it. But basically, Dark Pit, Lucina are 2 Echo Fighters that we know of confirmed, and also Daisy. They are bringing in Daisy
Oh,
from
really?
Mario games. Yeah.
I'm just
She's
gonna tell
gonna
you,
It was fun. Always my fair one to play.
I play her in Mario Party 8 on the Wii.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, she's my girl.
Yeah, me too. Me
Daisy's
too.
my girl. This is why we're,
Yeah, exactly. Virtual besties.
Yeah, she used to play that a lot. She used to play Daisy a lot when we used to play Mario Party.
Mhm.
same.
So yeah, Daisy is Peach's Echo Fighter. Again, not sure how it works. But then
so she's like, connected to Peach.
I think that's how it works, but I'm not sure.
And when does this come out, right?
This is coming out December 7th.
Okay.
But also
That will live in infamy.
we've got the Inklings from Splatoon coming in as fighters.
Very fun.
Which is interesting, except I didn't like the new Splatoon, so.
I haven't played any Splatoon. I played a little bit with my friend, but that's it.
Yeah.
But I'm personally very excited to see how to play them. Because they have been showing off all these new characters. Well, besides Daisy. They haven't been showing off Daisy. And then the person no one saw coming, everyone wanted, but they thought that he was too big to be in the game, Ridley from Metroid, is in the game.
That's so exciting. Oh, I love
Yeah,
Metroid.
Yeah, I haven't played any Metroid. I'm going to play Metroid 4 when it comes out. But, yeah, that's really
And that
exciting.
comes out when?
We don't know.
Okay.
They didn't show anything for that game.
Okay.
At the Nintendo stuff. They haven't given a release date. We don't know anything about that game. We just saw it announced last year at E3.
Cool.
So yeah, that's E3 that I have personally seen. I've been watching a bunch of the Nintendo live streams. They've been going through a bunch of games, such as the Smash Bros. They've been doing a lot of Smash Bros, showing off the alterations they made to the character. There's new items, new stages. So yeah, they've been showing off that. They've played a little bit of Mario Party, which again looks interesting. And they're doing a really cool thing with the Switches where you can like put 2 Switches together, like the pads, and you can play like that. Like there are mini games built around that kind of play style. And yeah, that's gonna be really fun.
That's gonna be neat.
They showed off Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. They showed off, what is it? I can't remember its name off the top of my head, but it's a really cool game that's coming to the Switch. Starlink, Battle for Atlas, that's its name. And it's kind of like, Mom, you remember when I used to play Skylanders a lot, right?
Yep.
They have a system kind of like that where you can connect character pieces to the Joy-Con and that character and the ship, and you can bring in ships, will come into the game. And you can customize like a bunch of the ships, like add the wings, the weapons, stuff like that. But for that one, on the Switch, they're bringing in Fox McCloud from Star Fox and his art.
That's awesome.
So you can play,
Fun.
and apparently there's some exclusive quests only for Fox. So that game's going to also be really fun.
Great.
And I think that's really it for the Nintendo stuff that I'm personally excited about. Still nothing on Undertale for the Switch, which I really want. Well, they announced it last year, but no news. No news for it.
I'm just dreaming of Resident Evil every day.
I think my best friend would be too.
Yeah, it's one of the Resident Evil 2 was the game that I would try to beat on S mode all the time. So like basically getting everything you possibly can, and I could do it in 2 hours when I was young.
Wow. Right.
It was hard. I would time myself. Back then it was hard to do that kind of thing too. Like I was going by save file time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't played Resident Evil. I like the creepy atmosphere. I don't like jump scares. That's the only thing I can't stand is jump scares, which is why I will never play Five Nights at Freddy's.
I haven't played it either. I have all of them, but I haven't played them.
Yeah, I know my friends.
Yeah, they have a couple of them in 2. The newer one on the PC that I adore, it's fantastic. It has way more.
Yeah, if it's like subtle jump scares, like what I hear Bendy and the Ink Machine has, I haven't played that game, but I need to. That I'm fine with, but if it's like the Five Nights at Freddy's jump scares, no, I'm out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It's screaming, it's throwing headsets. I've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
multiple times.
Not fun.
Yeah.
Not fun.
I've screamed, thrown. It happens. It's a part of horror gaming.
It's fine. Yeah.
It's about horror gaming.
Why I like RPG horror games without jump scares. Thank you, Rihanna, for getting me involved in them.
Someday.
Yeah.
I'll convert you.
She will. She'll work on it actively.
Actively.
You and probably her both will.
It's going to happen.
I was gonna say, yeah. Between your bestie and my virtual bestie, you might be in trouble.
Trouble.
And make it double?
Yeah.
I saw fantastic Team Rocket cosplay at Colossicon.
Yeah, so did I. And Fantastic Team Skull ones.
Oh, I was amazed by her hair. She did so well.
Oh, did she really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's hard to do.
Yeah, I'll send the picture to you guys. It's fantastic. Yeah. I idolize them. I like hunted them down. I was like, hi guys, can I please take a picture?
Yeah, I know there's a group, like, last FanFest, I was walking around and I was talking with this guy who had pulled me over he'd asked me if I wanted to Pokemon battle. So we Pokemon battled and we started talking. And he mentioned there was a group in Arizona of Team Rocket members who will steal your Pokemon stuff. You have to chase them around and then they'll corner you and you have to battle them.
That's adorable.
It's
awesome.
amazing. I haven't run into any of them, thankfully.
Oh, no, I would love to do that.
Especially since I have so many Pokemon plushies, it is.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous how many Pokemon
There's currently
plushies she has.
There's a Mewtwo hanging off my laptop by his tail right now that I put down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've got Lapras and Riolu right here. I just got a bunch around my bed.
That's awesome.
Yeah. All right,
That's
well,
awesome.
thank you so much, Rye, for your E3 wrap-up.
It was amazing.
No problem.
It was amazing. And this is like the end of the show, too. Like, we did an hour.
And we will have you back eventually so you guys can talk. Actually, what we'll probably do is a bit closer to the holidays. I would love to actually get you two to talk about your gaming gift recommendations.
Resident Evil 2.
Yeah.
Smash
I think
Bros.
I think it'd be a good show because you guys know your video games.
The video games.
Yep.
The video games. So, you know what? It'd be fun if Rye Off the Fly could come up with a question for the week.
Ooh.
All right.
Something that we would know. It can't be obscure.
Yeah. So, like, it'd be like, what's your favorite something, or what are you looking forward to, or
Okay.
it does not have to be related to our topic.
All right. Well, it is going to be.
Okay.
So this is, if you play video games and you've seen E3, what is your favorite announcement from E3?
Favorite announcement.
I'm excited about the Cyberpunk stuff.
So, yeah, you know what? As much as I'm so excited about Kingdom Hearts 3 and Resident Evil 2 remastered, that Cyberpunk,
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
That's a genre I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a good genre.
It is a good genre. Your daddy and I met, or he asked me out during a Shadowrun game, and Shadowrun's very cyberpunk.
It is.
So, I'm a little fond of that genre. Love me some William Gibson.
Yeah,
so
we hear Fallout in the chat. The new Fallout, I like MMOs, and I know that they're going to do more of an MMO kind of thing with it. So I'm interested about that.
Not playing it.
But it's small servers, like 6
Okay,
people or
then
something, like 9 people, something small, like super small kind of thing.
I'm not an overly huge fan of MMOs. Like, I played them a lot when I was younger, But nowadays, I'm not really a huge fan of them.
I mean,
Well, they can be, dependent. But if you're in with people like, if you did a server with like the Geeks and Geeklets crew or some of the AIE folks, something like that, or like your friends, where the people you're playing with, that's going to be a lot more comfortable.
That might be fun, yeah.
Because I know you don't like, the potentially toxic gaming environment. I think is what you're a little more afraid, or that you have a problem with.
That, and it's so easy to get sidetracked with talking to people, and if they PvP you or something like that.
Right.
But there's always things like that. I mean, like Miscreated is an MMO technically, even though it's about zombies. But you can get on a server and there could be nobody on there, or there could be 30 people on there. It's just It's going to be interesting to see how they go with it. I know people are worried, but I don't know. You gotta trust
as long
characters.
As this is a point my friend Stacy brought up a few nights ago. As long as you can turn PvP off.
Yeah, because she does not want to have to deal with.
It's probably going to be server based, like Miscreated, like what's some other games that do that? 7 Days to Die. A lot of them are. You gave a look. Have you not heard of 7 Days to Die, my dear?
No, I haven't.
Oh my gosh, it's Minecraft with zombies, but way better graphics. And you can die from real looking zombies, not blocks. And it's fun.
You're corrupting my child.
I'm good at it. Yeah, but like seriously, it's like 7 Days to Die too. Like you can have servers with those sort of specifications, usually built in. So that's what I would assume they would do.
Cool.
Eventually, But I want to play that Cyberpunk.
Yeah, me too.
For me personally, it's of course Smash Bros. I was going crazy over that.
Yeah.
Like I was watching with my dad, and and once I heard everyone was going to be there, I was like, oh my effing god! I'm gonna censor that one.
Except she didn't say effing.
Yeah.
Because she's my kid, and she's 16.
See, I was freaking out about every little detail about it, especially Ridley coming and. And the only thing that I really want, besides one character who I don't think he's going to make it in, he's a third-party character, and we already have someone from his series.
Who?
Tails from the Sonic series.
Oh, yeah.
I really want him.
Yeah.
But that's probably not going to happen. So the only thing I really want from that is a story mode. It's a good story mode, something reminiscent of Subspace. I just want a good story mode.
As long as there's Sheik, I don't care.
Oh yeah, there's Sheik.
That's who I play.
Definitely.
I don't even play Zelda. I refuse. As soon as I get on the game, I instantly transform and then I play Sheik.
Yeah, well, Zelda's got it. Well, you can play
Oh no,
Sheik
I refuse.
and Zelda separately.
I refuse.
I mean, it's like in Brawl, in 4, they're two different characters.
I know,
and that's
but
the way it's going to be this time.
I'm old
Also,
school.
Zelda's got a new look.
Old school.
Zelda's got a new look.
Nah.
Zelda and Ganondorf got new looks.
Yeah. But she's so cool. My
she
God.
really is.
You kick, it's the triple kick into the sky and you're dead. Oh, it's fantastic. It makes people so frustrated. I really like making people mad.
You do.
It's a skill. I have a special set of skills.
It's a special set of skills. All right.
And I will kill you.
Thank you, Rye, for joining us today.
It was awesome to have you.
And Trace, thanks so much for getting actually podcasted again.
Woohoo! Probably gonna do Thriller Thursday here in a bit. I just need to put my daughter to bed.
Put Munchkin to bed. What are you guys playing today?
The new Dead by Daylight content was released.
Cool.
With the new Killer Clown.
Oh my God! Yes, you have to play that.
Right, you should watch it.
I'm gonna warn Rihanna not to play that because she's afraid of clowns.
You should watch it. I'll play it. You can watch it. It'll be fun.
We're actually going out to dinner with the in-laws.
Oh, that's right. It's like 2:00 for you or whatever ridiculous time.
6:00.
It's 6.
I'm sitting here in like a pretty dress and
I thought you were just looking pretty for me.
I know. I always do. Steve.
She usually does.
Pretty dress.
You look gorgeous. I'm wearing a shirt that I wore last night at the concert because I was getting soaking wet, so I threw it on top.
I was gonna say, why did you wear a concert? Yes, if you were that wet, then
I was soaked, and I was in a tank top, and I was like, jeez.
Oh yeah, no.
And I'm just wearing a Spider-Man shirt.
See, she's not looking fancy.
Sweatpants on that I'm later gonna turn into jeans.
Same.
Yes, well, put jeans on because grandparents are gonna be in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Well,
So what?
thank you, three. You too.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank
The
you.
best friend. Thanks, City. Thanks everybody from watching in the chat.
Yes. Thanks for joining us. I think next week we're probably going to talk about what we're going to talk about this week, but we waylaid it because E3, which is summer activities to do with your geeklets.
Oh,
Or to do for your geek.
You ship us, City. We ship you. Don't worry. We
love you.
All right, guys.
Ship it.
All right. We'll talk to you. I'll hopefully be back in just like 15, 20 minutes. Bye. Love you guys.
Bye. Thanks for joining us.